1 second. Don't even ask. Anyways, hello guys, what's up, Jessica? Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna talk fast here and I'm gonna talk quick. That's the same thing. So basically, I wasn't planning on filming right now. It's like 9 o'clock. I'm supposed to be going to bed because I gotta be up at 5 in the morning, but I'm back to put some people in their place. So basically, last year, I definitely took a role in the Why Don't We fandom of telling people situations to which the knowledge is as full as possible. That made no sense. But basically, I took the role of kind of putting people in their places and telling them when and when they shouldn't voice their opinion and when their opinion should be valid. And not that your opinion should never be valid. I'm making a really bad point here. Basically, there's some situations that went on that I just kind of wanted to address and talk about stuff. And I did, and every single time I did, people, I mean, although I did get some hate and some slack back with some of those things, they were things that needed to be said, and the majority of the comments and the reactions back to that video, or to those videos, were, thank God someone said it, like they needed to be said. And that's what I'm here to do again today. So as you can probably tell from the title, the truth about Why Don't We Break, or whatever I decide to call it. There's information that I know that I'm not going to share because it's not my information to share, and I've always been a very much, I don't know, a person that believes in people's privacy and believes in respecting that. And if it's privacy or information or whatever it might be, I think it's information is theirs to tell, not anybody else's. So basically that's all I'm going to say about that. But basically, as you guys all know, Why Don't We took a break for the beginning of the year. They took the beginning of 2020 off to write their new album, produce a new album, record it, all that kind of stuff, and then release it. And that was their plan. And obviously, we know the boys, they like to tour, and they tour a lot. So if it went with the way things went in the past, the boys would release their album in, you know, right after the beginning of 2020 and go on tour. And I'm not confirming or denying any of that because, like I said, I don't know everything, and I'm not here to voice my opinion on things that I'm not knowledgeable about or know facts. I'm not here just to spread rumors or whatever because there's enough of that. I don't need to do that. But basically, if things went with the way that they tended to be going, chances are the boys would be on tour this summer or the fall or the spring, late spring, but you know what I mean, like summer or fall tour. And obviously that's not happening unless everything clears up miraculously, angles like this, and they can go on tour in the fall, but that's very unlikely with the way the world is right now. So yeah, that's kind of besides the point. The whole point of this video is the truth about Why Don't We Break, blah 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 blah, all this kind of stuff. Obviously we know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now with the whole pandemic, but not only with that, but with the boys personally, with Corey. And we all know what happened with Corey. We all know there was an accident and he did pass away. And I'm not going to talk about that because I'm going to get sad. And I'm trying to focus on the positive and celebrate his life and not focus on the tragedy that happened that caused his life to end. But yeah, it was definitely something that hit really close to home. And for me, only talking to him a few times and not really knowing him that well, it hit hard. And so the fact that the boys, at least Daniel, and I know a couple of the other boys, Daniel in particular, Daniel was one of his best friends. And when you lose someone close to you, it's not easy, and everyone deals with it differently. And so you have to kind of allow him to grieve and to cope with it whichever way he wants to. And if that's being silent or speaking up or whatever it might be, you have to respect that and let him do it and not force things down his throat. I don't really know what I'm trying to say right now. Basically, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on, and I just kind of wanted to come in here and say, be respectful of people and understand what it's like to be in another person's shoes. Don't go on social media and start talking about, hey, beginning of 2020 is over, where's the freaking album? Like, I don't really care. Like, sorry your best friend died, but like, give me new music, because that's just really insensitive and kind of selfish. And if Daniel needs to take the next year off to do nothing, he's allowed to do that. If he wants to take the next couple days off and release music, if he wants to use this pain to write new music and release a full solo album, I mean, he's not going to do that, and he better not do that. And I'm not going to sit here and start rumors about him releasing solo music, because like, knowing the fandom, sometimes I swear to God I would end up on like Why Don't We drama room, and I'm gonna be like, Daniel's releasing a solo album, and it would be my face, and everyone would be like, oh my God, and I'd be like, no Daniel, that's not what I meant. But anyways, yeah, you kind of just have to let him do it the way he likes to. And if you truly are there to support him, and not just his music, but to support him as, you know, a Limelight, as someone who supports him as a person, you have to allow him to do that whichever way he wants to do it. You can't sit here and say, where's the album, where's the damn album, I want the album, like blah 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 blah. And for all the people that were getting excited because the boys were active on social media because they went on and changed their profile pictures to a blue icon to celebrate, to like remember Corey and to help celebrate his life. That's not them coming on social media and being active to interact with fans, to do that. They're doing that because they feel like that's in their heart what they want to do to help remember him and to help honor him. And for people to come on and be excited and try and tweet them and try and get follows and try and get notices, the thing that drove me absolutely insane, and I didn't see it very much because I have kind of removed myself from that kind of side of the fandom of the negativity and the drama, but there was people that were tweeting, oh my god, R.I.P. Corey, like rest in peace, this is so sad. If you're a Why Don't We fan, DM me. I literally saw a tweet that said, if you're a Why Don't We fan, DM me, to a tweet about Corey passing away. That is not okay. That is never okay. That will never be okay about any person. That is not something that is okay. And the fact that I saw that tweet, it just like angered me so much. The fact that people need to understand feelings and be a little bit more sensitive and like, I don't know, it's just so frustrating. Like, the boys will take however long they need to get over this, It's not gonna affect their, like, you can't do anything right now. If the boys were on tour and something like this happened, like, that would be a different story. But the fact that the boys aren't on tour right now, they aren't, you know, they're still on their break, they're still on their little hiatus. I know people don't like that word because, like, One Direction, you're triggered. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like people need to kind of relax, take a step back, and yeah, we might not be getting any music right now, but that doesn't mean they're not working. That doesn't mean they're not preparing stuff for us. It doesn't mean they're not, you know, getting ready to come back with this new era. It's like, you have to respect their time frame, and it's not just them. It's, they have a team. They are a signed band. I'm just frustrated, but my camera's both running out of storage and about to die, and I need to go to bed, but I just want to come in here and say, please just respect people's privacy, please respect people's feelings, please just respect people as humans. Although they might be artists and can sing and be talented, they're still people at the end of the day, and they deserve that respect, and they deserve that, you know, time to deal with it however they want. So the truth about Why Don't We's break is it's their break, and they will handle it however they want to. They've been going non-stop for 3 years, and they needed that break. They needed that break to come back and rest and relax, and they all needed it, and I could tell, and I talked to them, and I talked to John, and I talked to people, and personally I can say they needed a break, and I could tell just by looking at them, seeing them at the end of December after touring the US twice, Europe, Australia, Asia, Jingle Ball, all that stuff. They were exhausted, and I know they're not gonna, I mean, they're gonna say they're tired or whatever and sick or whatever, but they're not gonna say, oh, I'm tired of touring, oh, I'm tired of this. But when I look at them, and when I can see them, and when I look at John, I could just tell they were all just so exhausted mentally and physically, and they just needed time off, and their break that they got was so well deserved, and they needed it. And the reality is, if they didn't get a break, then they would break. And that's the thing, is like, you can't push an artist to the point where they get to the point where they don't want to be touring, they don't want to be making music, because if you push them too hard, they're bound to break. They either need a break or they're gonna break. Like, there's one way or another. There's no in between. Like, no one can do that. Like, even if it's something that you love, even if it's something that is your dream, still a job, and it might be something that you absolutely love, and it doesn't feel like work, and blah, 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 blah. You can say that, but it still is a job, it still is work, still is tiring and exhausting. Even if you love it, it's exhausting. And they needed that. And so, like I said, the truth is they needed it. The truth is they will be back. And the truth is they'll be back when they feel like it's fit, when it's right, when the pandemic feels to the point where they want to be releasing new music or releasing whatever they want to do, to the point where they feel, you know, mentally and physically capable of, you know, being on and being able to promote and all that stuff. Because being able to be on and happy and promoting all this new music, which is something super, super positive, when something so negative is going on in the world, it's not the easiest thing to do. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna go. I need to go to bed, but I just wanted to say that. Please respect people's privacy. Please respect people's feelings. Just be respectful and be a decent human being. It's not that hard, people. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to post this, but I just needed to come on here and rant a little bit and get that off my chest, because I feel like some of the stuff I've been seeing is not okay. There's other things that I'm not diving into, but if you've been on social media and you've seen like the Why Don't We fandom stuff, you would know. But I'm not going to talk about it because it's something super, super not okay. Don't start rumors. Don't start lies. Don't create theories that are completely fabricated out of nothing. Just try and start drama, and to try and start whatever. Like, your opinion is your opinion, but sometimes you need to keep it to yourself, because your opinion sometimes is fabricated out of nothing. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you like it, I'm not even gonna say that. I don't really care. Just please be a nice person. Do what makes you happy. And yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later. Peace.